Looks to be your lucky day, my friend.
Please power down your engines and prepare to be...
Not likely, bootlickers. Initiate skip jump.
Status. Structural integrity down 25%. Power levels down to 90%. Skip drive
Shit.
inoperable.
Ah, there you are. Wondering what's going on, eh? Bit of bad news there, I'm afraid. Your colony ship was inexplicably knocked out of skip space and forced to complete its journey at sublight speeds. This means that you and every other colonist on the Hope have been in suspended animation for 70 years, give or take. Normally, reviving someone after so long leads to some quite horrifying results. It's called explosive cell death, but it's really more of a liquefaction. Something wrong? Oh, yes, well, not to worry. I've pumped your body full of a special concoction I devised to keep you from dying so horrifically. Hopefully at all, but I guess we'll see, yes? Unfortunately, I used the last of my chemical supplies saving you. I know it's a lot to ask, but I must have your help securing more if we're to save the rest of your fellow colonists. I'd see it done myself, of course, but the board has a sizable bounty on my head. Now, my ship is inoperative, but I've managed to hire a smuggler to help you out. He'll be... Oh, I see we're in position. Good luck!
Can you hear me? Is this thing working? Ah, there you are. Now, where were we? Oh, yes, the smuggler. His name is Hawthorne, and he's to be your chauffeur, so to speak. Not to worry, I'm told he's a specialist. Dashing gunslinger. I've also outfitted you with a simple wireless monitor, so I can track your progress. I'll check in with you as soon as you... Good luck. I'm all... You've landed good. Hawthorne should be close by. What in law's name? Is that him? Oh, that idiot. I told him to plant the beacon and move away, not stand there holding it. Oh well, no sense in letting his ship go to waste. Hawthorne won't mind you taking his ship. Better you than the board, huh? Not sure I trusted the fellow. Might have gone after the bounty on my head. Shame about the whole squashing thing. Nasty way to go. Easy now. You've been frozen for a while. There's bound to be unforeseen side effects.
Hey, you, come here. You've tried the best now. Now try the rest. Spacer's choice. Oh, law, that stings. We were out on patrol. I saw a marauder camp up in the hills. Thought I could take him. Then my gun misfired. Right through my side. I mean, what are the odds of that? Just barely scraped by with my life. Crawled in here and blocked off the... Gibbering, flesh-eating, law-breaking, unemployed lunatics with guns. Some hull had grounded their spacecraft out in the open. That's a real good way to attract marauders. See those canisters by the entrance? Marauders come sniffing around in here, and I can take them all out with a single shot. Not bad, huh? Yeah, okay. You look like you know your way around a gun. Got some spare ammo, not counting the bullet in my side. All Spacer's choice weapons are now 30% less likely to malfunction. You've tried the best, now try the rest. Spacer's choice. Yes, nailed it that time. You hit your head or something? You're in Emerald Vale, where Edgewater's a little ways down. Prettiest place in the Vale. Be sure to stop by a provisioner's. The Hope? Is that some sort of fancy new drug? Are you with Auntie Cleo? Don't take this the wrong way or nothing, but I'm not allowed to fraternize with Cleo work.
Damage my ears! Oh, what just happened? Can you hear me? What in the... I smell blood!
over here before you get yourself killed! Don't know where you came from, stranger, but you best keep your head down. There's marauders hereabouts, and worse, landing violators. Gall on that rung leech! Landing in the Vale without using an official Spacer's Choice landing pad. Really? Oh. Well, that's a relief. You don't want to know how much paperwork's involved in paying off a gravesite fee. We'll see him back to Edgewater, just as soon as I cross these marauders off with the swift, cost-efficient fury that's made Spacer's Choice the most trusted brand and I just, need a couple of winks to catch my breath. Well, sometimes. Management's real good at cost-benefit analysis.
Here we go.
Please be informed that this vessel contains no valuable plunder. Please be informed that I am authorized to use violent retribution. Please return any misappropriated equipment and exit this vessel in an orderly fashion. I detect an elevated heart rate, indicating dishonesty. Jettison procedures initiated. Disengaging airlocks. Preparing to eject all... You are still here. My deception protocols have failed. I have been programmed to... This vessel is the registered property. I am incapable of accepting orders from any... I deduce from the tone of your voice that Captain Hawthorne failed to meet you at the designated location. I understand. I am programmed to take orders exclusively from Captain Hawthorne. If I accept your... I understand. You wandered outside this ship and experienced a permanent life. Welcome back, Captain Hawthorne. I extend... Unfortunately, our engine is currently inoperable. Our main drive suffered a critical power failure. The main drive's power regulator has been irreparably damaged. Astutely observed. However, the probability of locating a high-capacity power regulators are sometimes employed in the electrical network. I have taken the liberty of printing you a new captain's identity. This cartridge identifies you, Alex Hawthorne, as the registered proprietor and captain of the... Thank you. Best of luck in your search for a power...
Say, this wouldn't happen to be your ship, would it? Because you sure walked in it like it was your ship. Oh, by the law. I'm so sorry. I had no idea we had an inspector coming. Edgewater's not too far. Just follow the road east of here. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to inspect the crime scene before I make...
Whoa, hey, where'd you come from? Running around in a Marauder's attire. You're liable to give some people the wrong idea. It's in poor taste. Dressing up like a Marauder's disrespect. Ain't safe out here. You'd best head... Pleased to make your acquaintanceship. I'd shake your hand, but I've... Name's Silas. Junior in humor for the town of... Definitely not the junior in humor. If you've got business inquiries, you should stop by Reed Thompson's office. He's up in the tower above the cannery. Head into town... Look, you obviously ain't a worker. What's your racket? You a smoke? Edgewater is a company town, board-owned and operated. That includes the cemetery. None of us own our graves. Renting means money. Money means paperwork. Paperwork means signatures. Some of our families become a mite delinquent in paying their due. Four workers still haven't paid up. Phyllis, Conrad, Ludwig, and Martin Abernathy. He just is. Look, I don't want to get into it. Just make sure he pays up. Conrad's got a bar... You'll find him in town. All except... Yeah? The colony ship? Are you talking about that old rumor? Some great big starship packed full of colonists. Ain't heard that one since I was but a stripling. Can't say it was terribly convincing, far as rumors go. There a reason you ask?
It's working in the cannery.
Miss Holcomb, I need you to explain this little lesson. The grease monkey, Argo? Seems we've got a guest. Really now, Parvati, I do wish you'd spoken. I do apologize. I was given no forewarning of your arrival, or I might have welcomed you. I'm Reed Thompson, Outpost Administrator. I must say, wearing a Marauder's outfit is in very poor taste. I do wish you'd show your uniform. Yes, so seems I allowed my excitement to run away with my wits.
Only regulator we got is hooked up to the town transformer. Mr. Thompson ain't liable to be keen on dismantling it.
I beg your pardon. I am most emphatically not keen on any such I can't let you have our power regulator. But I happen to know of another one. And I happen to know exactly how you may retrieve it without frying your... There's a power regulator in the old botanical lab. It's mostly abandoned, so all that power is being squandered. Go down to the geothermal plant. Reroute power from the botanical district over to us. Once their power's shut down... I was not entirely sure how to tell you this. The botanical labs are not legally inhabited, but... The people living in the botanical labs, they're deserters, former workers. I need them back at their posts. My hope is that by cutting off their power, you will convince those deserters to come back to town. Before you go to the plant, I want you to stop by the botanical lab. Speak to their leader, Adelaide. Tell her the power's about to go, and that it's time her band of deserters came back to town. Adelaide's older than the other deserters. She's dignified, kindly. From what I understand, her camp looks to her for leadership. That is not a hypothetical I enjoy entertaining. We need Adelaide back. We belong to one community, the Spacer's Choice family. If we dissolve into factions...
My dad told me all about the plant. Taught me all he knew. I could come in useful. I mean, if that's all right with you, Mr. Thompson. Sir.
I hesitate to part ways with Miss Holcomb, but I cannot deny that she is talented. And You will need an administrative passcode in order to enter the plant. I am trusting you with mine, and trusting Miss Holcomb to guide you if...
Great! I got my wrenches and diagnosticators and hairpins and engine tape, so...
Well, I am glad to hear that. Best of luck to you, and thank you again for your help.
We better clear out of Mr. Thompson's office before we talk. We better clear out of Mr. Thompson's office before we talk. Hey, mister, can we talk? Sorry. Got a sec? Sorry. You just want to get out of here. And you likely don't... It's just... Mr. Thompson has his own view on matters, on account of it's his job and what all, but... To Mr. Thompson, a person's a gear. It does its job quiet-like. If it squeaks or stutters, it gets replaced. The deserters are decent folk. I knew some... Life's hard here, especially for them that don't fit in so well. We're one big Spacer's Choice family, but every family's got the one the rest. Mr. Thompson's aiming to take away their power. They'll have no lights to see, nor heat to cook. They'll be at the mercy of marauders, or worse. I think you should talk to the town's vicar about it. Max, his name is. About if what Mr. Thompson proposes to do is upright. Leaving Miss McDevitt's folk to their fate. And maybe he can think of something else to try. Something we ain't. It's just an idea. Thanks, Miss... I just think when you gotta make a decision that'll hurt somebody, it's best to think on the right and wrong of it. That's what my dad used to say anyways. Where are we headed? That's on account of how I never... She was in another division of the Spacer's Choice family. She worked in the Vale a few months, sorting the cannery computers. Her contract said any kids she had, expected or not, belonged to her office from the time of conception. So when I was born... It's sensible. Dad just fixed machines. She did some kind of crazy math, high-level stuff. Better...
Sorry, I'll just be a minute.
I've always felt weird in here. It's too clean.
Yes, what is it? You're an outsider. Fantastic. And Ms. Holcomb as well. How rare to see you out. And with a
Just tagging along, Vicar DeSoto. Don't mind me. What? I thought you would talk to...
You wanted to speak to me, Ms. Holcomb? Every time I've tried... I can't imagine... Depriving them of safety from the marauders and wildlife. I can see why that troubles you. Miss Holcomb has a soft heart. Always has, if you believe the talk. They rejected the order of society and live beyond the walls so thoughtfully provided by our Spacer's Choice patrons. Does that strike you as a responsible... Assuming your goal is to save as many as possible, then you should bring everyone together. Send the power to Edgewater and convince the deserters to return. Not if things are left to stand as they are. If you don't mind a bit of unsolicited advice, be cautious on your way to the geothermal plant. One of the reasons I transferred here was to fulfill my duty in hunting down banned heretical tech. I happen to know such a book is, as we speak, tainting a collector's library. My retrieval efforts have been thwarted by marauders who have overrun the property. Should you... It's a handwritten journal. A faded blue cover with the name M'Bakono handwritten in the lower corner. I'll mark where I saw it on your map. Assuming you're serious? Thank you. If you retrieve it, you can always find me here. Any Please. A religious... because... I've never seen you before, and there's been no paperwork indicating a transfer. Also, you lack the distinctive worker gaze. Usually, pretty universal here.
It's just... there's more to it all than numbers. Sorry.
Oh, nothing could be further from the truth. I'm simply bemoaning the level of spiritual awareness in this town. Yes, but there are few who hear me in this miserable place. I must double my efforts to elevate my flock. These are good, hard... Yes, and thank you for pointing it out. It is wrong of me to succumb to distress. This place could be so much more, and I will continue in my quest to make it so. They who are not satisfied with their work are satisfied with nothing. No? How about, The OSI teaches that the Grand Architect set a perfect system in motion at the beginning of time. Contentment is found by accepting the Order of Scientific Inquiry, also known as scientism to the layperson. You don't talk. We will eventually decode the plan and all its intricacies. Once we are the few... What would...
I'm on my way.
Huh?
Incoming!
Hear that? Hurt, come out. Smell something. Find you.
Incoming!
You scared?
That's the last of them. Clever.
Any progress on that matter? Wonderful. This is fantastic. What the fuck is this? Is this French? I can't fucking read. It's a law-forsaken joke is what it is. French. Ha! I was so high and mighty. Well, yes. I've spent my life, I became... Please. As if my life should have no greater meaning than proselytizing to a bunch of feeble... Nothing could be more excruciating than discussing the true nature of... But that's neither here nor... You have a ship. Perhaps I could make myself of use to your crew. Free spiritual counseling, someone to watch your back, not to mention a grown-up in the party.
I'm 28.
Exactly. I'm pretty handy with a tossball stick, or any blunt instrument, really. I'm also a passable gunhead. Oh, I'm fairly competent at hack... Fantastic. Let me get...
Edgewater's gonna miss you. Folk here always had good things to say about their vicar.
Thank you, Miss Holcomb. I'll be glad for the change of scene. I shall see you on the ship, Captain, whenever you're ready to leave Emerald Vale.
Yeah, huh? You mean about the mission being too clean? I know, but Vicar says the universe is a machine. Real machines have gunked up oil, scratches. The machine Vicar sees is one ain't never been run. Fixing the universe is a job for somebody way better than the likes of me. Here they come! Ah! My leg! Ah! Ah! Everyone all right?
Come on.
Get ready. Royce hit. Let me go.
Smell something.
Great work.
Move along, stranger. We don't want any trouble. I don't know you. Whatever you're looking for, it ain't here. Move along. Answers, huh? You must be one of those philosophicals. A Geo what? Look, plants ain't my purview. If you're gonna start wandering around my camp, no. Over in the hothouse, tending crop. Enough with the questions. No offense, but I've got a lot. Explains why you're still yammering on. No, I'm sorry. That was unworthy of me. Lady named Zoe went missing some nights ago. Just up and vanished without a trace. I've crossed off my share of marauders. I go looking for Zoe, I leave the camp undefended, seeing as I'm the only one of us who knows her way around. Vex me. If she told anybody, they ain't telling me. I'd check her... Little ways ago, she was always obsessing over her Could be. Dangers aplenty out there. Marauder... It's not like... Can't imagine... Appreciate... I'll well, she would... What is...
What do you think you're doing? Do what you want, I guess.
Oh gosh, it's so pretty. If you're hungry, there's meat. Whatever your troubles with Edgewater, leave them at the gates and be welcomed here. I have been called that, among other things. Green Thumb, grandmother, the strange old lady.
Excuse me, Miss McDevitt?
Why, thank you. Are you staying long? You should try... Reed Thompson. Let's hear it. What's Reed's I can't say I blame you. Like everything else that comes out of Edgewater, that peace offering is canned. He would do such a thing. The question is, why would you agree to his plan? Cannery's got a regulator. You want ship parts, you ought to rip 'em out of the cannery's guts and leave us be. If you're going down to the plant, you should divert power away from Edgewater and toward our end of the grid. Think about it. You'd be liberating an entire town from a lifetime of service to that odious cannery. See? You've seen that miserable excuse for a town with your own lamps. Hollowed out workers laboring their lives away at the cannery, living off whatever scraps spacers. You know that's true, don't you, Ms. Holcomb? Your father died of overwork.
He was tired all the time, sure, but he was old, ma'am, and he raised me all by his lonesome.
Look what they did to this child. Lost her family to the company, and still... Life in Edgewater grinds to a halt. The cannery shuts down, workers desert in droves, and... You bring power to Reed's town and you'll be killing us. Reed knows... I trust you will listen to your
Where are we headed? Oh, that's Thomas. He used to follow me around before he left the cannery.
Hey, I saw that! What do you think you... Do what you want, I guess.
Watch out! I always wanted to poke around in here. Incoming! The control room should be ahead somewhere and a touch to the right. I hope we're doing the right thing.
Oh,
Look out! That's the last of them! Down they go! Here we go! Don't mess with us! Okay, going quiet.
Process sweeping.
Here they come! That's the last of them! We got them!
Unexpected.
Here they come!